Onegaishimasu. Okay, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. Today is Wednesday, August 12th. It's a regular class. We are going to keep exploring Ushiro, or behind the back attacks. Today we'll be primarily concentrating on Ushiro Ryo Kata, so grabbing the shoulders from behind. Okay, and with that, let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. And let's do the head, going to the shoulder. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju, up and down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju, your shoulder. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Okay, I'm going forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Backwards. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Cross. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Okay, twist the other way. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Okay, hands up, right side. Bring it to your left and round. Ich, reverse. Ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Okay, hands in the middle. Behind, up, stretch, looking back, forward, middle, behind, up, back, forward, middle, behind, up, back. Okay, down to your right side. Left foot should be as flat as possible. Again, right foot, try to also get that one as flat as possible. Okay, switch over, other side. Try to have both feet as flat as you can. Okay, switch. Now, have your left toes coming up. Switch. Now, your right toes coming up. Okay, now, let's go ahead and get into Seizo. And Kokyunage wrist stretches, starting with Ikkyo. Remember, keep those elbows down, keep those shoulders down. Try to keep your spine straight and head up, all that kind of good stuff. And go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Other hand, same thing. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Nikyo, bring it in, bring that pinky into you. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Same thing other hand. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Okay, sankyo and out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. With the hand. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, ju. Put the gaeshi. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, ach, ku, Ju, hand, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, ach, ku, ju, shifonagi stretch. Kind of make it like this with your left hand. Bring your right palm onto the pinky side of your left hand and push it over. So push over. Make sure you keep everything in contact. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, ach, ku, ju. Right hand, like same thing. So kind of like this with your right hand. Put that left palm on that pinky side and stretch out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shich, ach, ku, ju. Grab those left fingers, push them out, straighten at the elbow, bring it down and into the ground, and stretching all those little ligaments and stuff right there. Arm. Okay, the hands, same thing, grab those right fingers, out, straighten it out, and I'll bring it down to the mat, stretching all those ligaments, and shake those wrists out, left hand behind you, right hand up, coming down to your left elbow, and up, switch over, right hand back, left hand up, coming back down to the right elbow, and reach across. Okay, now, go back to both hands. If you can do both hands, so you can do both elbows. We do both elbows, then try to lay all the way back. And come up. All right. Feet forward, please. Okay. Try to stretch out. Try to keep those knees down as much as you can. Don't let them come up. And reach out and stretch. Keeping those legs down. And up. Okay. Next one, get a little more intense. So grab some part of your leg, don't pull yourself in, and reach, and pull, and stretch, and up. Okay. So the legs wide, please, or as wide as you can. Both hands up, and over to your right side. Hand up. Okay. Now go to your left side. And up. Okay, now reach your hands as far forward as you can. You can put your chest down to the ground, great. You can put your chest, try to put your forehead, you put your forehead, then put down in here. And come up. Now bring the legs in, feet together. Grab your toes or your ankles. As you go down, exhale. As you come up, inhale. And down, exhale. And up, inhale. And down, exhale. And up, inhale. And one more, down, exhale. And up, inhale. Okay, so tonight we're going to actually be doing a little bit of what would normally be Hanmi handachi stuff. So gotta make sure we kind of warm up those toes a little bit. So what we're going to do is, you're sitting in seiza, hopefully, and hopefully you got a nice place you can do this. I want you to kind of come up on your toes. As you come up on your toes, open up those knees. Now, from here, bring them down, bring your knees in. And then back up, open up your knees, and back down. Close your knees. Up, bring that down. Up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, up, down, up, down, and now from here, this position, from here, hope you're staying on your toes. Kick those legs straight back, and go ahead and get flat on your toes, and then bring your hands back to your feet, and come up. Okay, so let's go ahead, and before we do anything else, let's do a little tai sabaki, or Body movement exercises, we'll start with kaiten. So from here, just looking back and forth. So ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Tenkan, pivot, draw back, ich. Pivot, draw back, ni. San, shi, go, ro, chich, hach, ku, ju. Okay. Now, Miki Hanmi, right Hanmi, same thing. So pivot, draw back, ich. Pivot, draw back, ni. San, shi, go, ro, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay. Starting left or Hidari Hanmi. Irimi tenkan, so stepping and turning. So we're here left, step on the right, pivot, draw left back, each. Jab my right foot forward. Now, I step on my left, pivot, draw my right foot back, knee. Step, san, shi, go, ro, chichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay. Next one, front foot tension. So, I'm here. We'll do it together. I look to my left, I have my left foot forward, hands come up. I draw my left foot back in an angle. I move slightly back. Now my right foot's in front. Each. Hands come up, look to the left, draw left foot back. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Chi. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay. Now right or midi hanmi, same thing. So here I look to my right, my hands come up, my right foot draws back, left foot kind of move back with it. Each. Look to the right, draw the right foot back, knee. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Chich. Chichi. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay. Last one, I want you to do this one facing the way the camera's facing. Rear foot tension. So here, I actually would then look to my right. My right foot goes back in an angle. Left foot comes back to reestablish Hanmi, each. And again, look to the right. Right foot draws back. Left foot follows. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Chichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay. So right or midi hanmi, so same thing. Now I look to my left. My left foot draws back. Right foot follows. Hands coming up and down. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Chichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay. We're going to go ahead and finish off with a little bit of ukemi. So this can be done in one of three fashions. I'll show you all three. And then depending on your space and comfort level, you can do either one of the three that you feel most comfortable with. So the first one is forward or my ukemi. So if you're still really new to this and still trying to get into it, come down to both knees. I like to have one leg slightly in front of the other, so it's kind of a slight angle. Here I have my right knee in front, my left knee behind. Right hand's in front, left hand's behind. I put my hands down. Again, in that same orientation. I have my right hand come through this little hole I form with my left leg, left arm. As my right shoulder goes to the ground, my left leg kicks back. I look through the hole, and then I roll over, going from that lead shoulder to that back hip, okay? Once again, if I'm here, now I've got my left side in front, right side back. So go over here so you can see the camera. I put my hands down. I bring my left hand through, look through, kick my right leg back, and then from here, I let my body go forward, going down from my lead shoulder again, left, to my back hip, right. If you feel comfortable doing that, and you feel like you can take it up a slight notch, you can go ahead and then start with a slightly elevated, where you're up on a knee instead of being flat. And then from here, you just bring it down and do the same thing. It's a little bit more dynamic, but you're low to the ground so you can help control yourself. So you're up here on the knee, and then from here, you literally just let yourself go forward to that knee and over. If you got the space and you feel very comfortable doing it, you can also just do it standing. You're here, lead side, down, roll, and use those hands to help you get up, okay? So here, rolling, hands help you up, okay? So let's do that about 4 more times, okay? At your own pace, so each, coming up, ni, san, shi, okay? Next is Ushiro Kemi. So from that, if you want to, you can go ahead and start again in a seated position. You're here. So move back just a little bit so you can see how position. I'm here facing you. I'm seated. I'm going to tuck my chin into my chest. Have my left side slightly forward. So everything's going to go over, my hand's going to go over my left side. As I go over my left side, my right hip touches, and I go over my left shoulder. So that one, back hip, right hip to lead shoulder, left shoulder. Now, when I reverse that, I'm here facing where the camera is, facing the kamiza. So now, I'm going to go over my left hip, which is back first, to my right shoulder. So I'm here, I can take my hands, I like to take them from my left hip, I'll tuck my chin, I will sit down on my left hip, bring my hands over, boom, boom, backwards or Ushiro Kemi. You feel comfortable doing that? Then from here, we're going to do the same thing, but we go from a slightly elevated position. We're here, give it forward, so get the full camera. Here, now I tuck that foot in, go down on my right hip, come up on my left shoulder, and then I pivot. I'm here. From here, I got my left foot back. I tuck my left foot in. I'm going to go down to my left hip, then bring it over to my right shoulder. Again, using my hands to help me get up. You feel all kinds of comfortable there, then you can take it up to standing. So as we're here, I have my left foot forward. I step it back, down, and all the way over. Come up. Here we are again. Now I have my right foot in front, step it back, down to the knee, tuck, and over. Again, use those hands up to get up. So let's do that 4 times. So try to move my left forward. You can do whichever, and each. Knee. shi. Okay. Next one. Do it. Usually we do it with a, it's a forward roll, but then we're going to add a tenkan, so you look back the way you're throwing. So usually when I'm standing, I take that forward roll. So take that forward roll, use those hands, get up, look behind me, tenkan. Okay, so I'm here, got my right foot in front, left foot in front. I roll, come up, tenkan, should have my left foot in front again. Tight in, we'll have my right foot in front. So, you can do those same things from the lowered position. You just have to make sure you stand up on each one. Okay? So, now, my ukemi with tenkan. And we're going to do that 4 times. So, here we go. So, each, my ukemi, tenkan. Make sure you're switching. Ni, my ukemi, tenkan. Shi, san, shi. Okay. Next is Ushiro Ryo Katatori, or side, backside fall. So for that one, we'll generally start here with the legs spread apart. We'll go down to one side, bring the hand, bring that foot all the way over, and then the other foot comes over. Should look like a little U right there. When I reverse it, I go down to the other side, kick that arm leg all the way over, and land. Okay. If you feel you're comfortable there, then you start up on a knee, and then from here, you go down to the side, bring those legs over, bang, bang. Now, you would then get up to reverse it. You go to that opposite side and all the way over. If you feel comfortable and you have the space, you add in from elevation that step behind and bring it all the way over. Again, as I circle, I look back at where I was going from. So I'm here, I'm going to keep looking back that way, boom, boom, and up and over. I'm trying to keep I'm actually going to keep looking here at the camera, so hopefully I keep looking right back at you. So we're here. I'm going to start with my left foot forward. We're going to do this 4 times. And down, so each. Coming back up. And changing Hanmi. Ni. San. Last one, shi. Okay. So, last one we're going to cover tonight, like we do on most Wednesday nights, is going to be the Mai Yoko Kaiten, or the forward side rotation fall. So, this one will actually start here at the ground to kind of show you where you start off. Again, my right side slightly forward, I bring my hands down. I start everything like I'm going to do a regular forward roll, except this time, my left hand comes over, left foot, right foot. And ideally, I circle around and look back. Like where I was going. When I reverse it, same thing. Now I've got my left side forward. Put my hands down. My left side goes all the way through. Right side kicks out. Now this time, my right hand goes out, right leg, left leg, and then I can circle and get up. Same thing. You want to add a little bit more dynamic to it. You're here, starting from that kneeling position. You come down, and you come down. Hand comes over, hand comes over, and up. And then same thing with the other side. Start from that side elevated position. You go forward, you're gonna roll, back hand comes out, up and in. You got the space, and you're very comfortable with it. You can start standing, and hand goes down, each. Now, you should notice, hopefully I'm not hitting my back. I should be rolling on my extremities, on the sides, the outsides of my arms and legs. So, 4 times together, and here we go. So each, lean, san, shi. Okay, so as promised, Ushiro Ryo Kata. Someone grabbing my shoulder from behind. So they're going to start to the front and work their way around me. So we're going to do this both standing, do that a couple times. Then we're going to go to kneeling. So someone, Hanmi handachi, someone standing up, coming up, grabbing, and going behind us. So, yesterday I talked about 3 ways to start. One is just a front foot tension that changes your Hanmi. The second way to start is I move diagonal across, then I step forward, making a V. Again, my Hanmi changes. The third way is I'm here. As they come around, I just make a nice strong step forward. Okay? Those are the 3 ways that I've seen. I'm sure there's others. Those are just the ones that I've concentrated on. This evening, we're going to be doing the second one. That's the one I really prefer to do. So as they come in, I'm going to slide with the attack when it comes in, and then I'm going to step forward. Okay? So I'm making that V. Okay, you'll see why, hopefully, when we do the Hanmi handachi stuff, we have to be on our knees, why like that method. Okay? So, first one is Ushiro Ryo Katatori, just a kokyunage, or it's one that almost everyone starts off with, where you're just going to have your partner do a forward roll. Okay? So, we'll do it together first. So, as they come and grab my left shoulder, I'm going to slide back to my right side at an angle. Now, from here, I'm going to step with my right foot and come down a little bit. Okay? I'm not going to extend myself all the way forward. I can just drop my hips, but I need to get some sort of forward momentum because I want to essentially slingshot them around. So I'm here, right underneath Hanmi. They're coming in from my right side. I slide to my left, and then I step my left foot out to throw. Ideally, I'm throwing them over my shoulder. Okay? So I'm here, left, I get that Hanmi. I slide to my right, I step forward with my left, okay? They should be hopefully holding on to my shoulders. Okay, so here, right underneath Hanmi, I slide back to my left, I step with my left, again, making a V, throwing them out. So on the 90s, left or Hidari Hanmi, they come from my left, I slide to my right, then I step with my right forward to throw. Right over Hanmi, they're coming to my right, I slide to my left, then I step with my left to throw. Okay? Left or Hidari Hanmi again. Looking that way, they come to my left, I slide to my right. I then step with my right. Okay? Now here, right or Hanmi, I slide to my left, I step with my left. Okay, so 4 more together. This is a quick one. It's also a lot of fun when you get a good ukemi who really gets into it. So you're here, left or Hidari Hanmi, so they grab, they're coming behind you. You step forward with that right to throw. Here you are, right or Hanmi. They're grabbing your right side, you slide to your left, slingshot around you, and then step with your left to throw. So here, left or Hidari Hanmi. They come in, I slide to my right, and then I step forward with my right. Right or Hanmi. Coming in, grab my shoulders. Last one, they come in, I slide to my left, then I step my left foot out to throw.
Okay. So that's the tachiwaza or the standing variant. Well, we have to go now to Hanmi handachi where my partner's standing and I'm not. So when you do these, please try to be in live toes. Okay. So, as I said, I'll explain why I prefer this method for Hanmi handachi. Well, as they're coming up and grabbing me, can I do a front foot tension? Yeah. But their legs are taller than I am, then I can move from here. So for me, it's difficult. Not to say that can't be done, it's just for me, it's difficult. I've got relatively decent knees, so as they come in, I can slide and then move forward and make up that ground that they can easily make up when they're stepping and walking around. Same thing with just a step. As they come and grab here, I've seen some people, they can do it. I just have difficulty doing it, so that's why it's not my favorite one to do, where I'm just stepping forward. I prefer to slide when I've got decent knees. But at the same time, do what works best for you. You're not me, I'm not you, so you gotta do what works best for you. All right, so on this one, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So, as they come in and grab our left, we're gonna slide to our right, and then from here, we're actually gonna move forward with our right foot forward. Now, from here, you can see, I actually kind of play myself out a little bit. Hopefully, they're grabbing on. As they're grabbing on, I'm helping to move my whole body and everything forward to help project them forward. So, I'm here, right to making Hanmi. So, they come in from my right, I go to my left, then I step with my left forward, and down. Left, or that Hanmi. They're coming from my left. I slide to my right, then I step forward with my right, and throw. Next one, right to behind me. So from here, I slide to my left, then I slide to my left, then I step with my left, and throw. Left and behind me, they come in, I slide to my right, then I take my right and I step forward, and throw. Again, right to behind me, they come in, I slide to my left, then I step with my left to throw. Left and behind me, they come in, I slide to my right. Now from here, I step or shiko with my right forward to throw. Behind me, all right. Coming in from my right, I slide to my left. I take my left first. Shiko forward and throw. Okay, last four. So here we go. So looking back at the camera, left and behind me, they come in from my left. I move to my right. Then I shiko forward with my right. Right or behind me, they're coming in from my right side. I slide off to my left. That hopefully should bring them around. As they get onto my left side, I shiko forward with my left to throw. Left and behind me. Here, come to my left, I slide to my right, I step forward or shiko with my right. Okay, last one. Both your knees are doing okay. Come here, right or behind me, actually a little bit forward. That way I'm in camera and frame. Here, I'm right, I slide to my left, and then I shiko with my left to throw. Okay. So, that's one of the reasons I prefer that slide and step. That way I can do the exact same footwork, standing, as well as Hanmi handachi. That's a personal preference. You'll have your own. So, next one will be Ushiro Ryo Katatori, sankyo. Okay? Now remember, sankyo, like we did yesterday, is since it's a wrist control, it'll be the first hand, or this one that's grabbing on this side. Okay? So, I'm here left with Hidari Hanmi. They come in, and they're going to grab my left shoulder. I'm going to slide back, step forward. Now from here, I still want to do that kokyu motion. Okay, that kokyu motion, it should start from my shoulders. As I do that, I put my right hand on my left shoulder to grab sankyo. Now from here, I bend my knees, draw my right foot back, and pivot. As I pivot, hopefully the hand should be coming off. I have sankyo. Okay, from there, I cut down. As I cut down, I bring my right foot over, again from the shoulder, left foot back, right knee down, left knee down, grab sankyo, and in. Okay, and up. Okay, so we reverse it, so we're right, or migi hanmi. So they're grabbing our right shoulder. As they grab our right shoulder, we look at them, we slide back with our left, we step forward with our left. We do that kokyu again. We want to bring their elbows up. So as we kokyu, I take my left hand, put it on my right shoulder, grabbing sankyo. I bend my knees, keeping my head up and down, not bending over, keeping it up and down. And then from here, I draw my left foot back and then turn and face. Here, I get the sankyo, cut down. Okay, as I cut down, bring it up and over, right foot, and down, and in. Okay, switch. Sorry. So, now left, we're going to have hanmi. So, they should be grabbing on with their left hand. As they're coming in, I slide and step. Okay? Kokyu, as a kokyu, I bring my right hand to my left shoulder. Bend my knees, pivot, and turn. Okay, from here, I transition to my left hand, cut down. As I cut down, bring my right hand over, left foot back, right knee down, left knee down, you should turn 90 degrees, bring it in, sankyo, good sankyo pin, and pin. Okay. So, now right or migi hanmi, they're grabbing with their right hand. I slide to my left side, then I step my left side out. From here, I take my left hand, put it on my right shoulder to grab sankyo. I bend my knees, and then I draw my left foot back and turn. As I turn, I change over, put the sankyo in my right hand, cut it down. I bring my left foot over, hand on the shoulder, right foot back, left knee down, grab, in, and in. Okay. So here left with that hanmi, they're grabbing their left hand, slide, step, okay? Kokyu, as a kokyu, right hand onto my left shoulder, bend my knees, draw my right foot back, and pivot. So from here, I should have their left hand in front of me, cut down, right foot goes in front of them as I cut down, left foot back, right knee down, left knee down, up, and pin towards the head. Here, let me borrow you real quick, Tim. So just from there, so as you come around, boom, boom. So I'd be grabbing here. Yeah. Yes. Boom. Now cutting down that way. Yeah. So right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm correct. So it's left hand grabbing their left hand. Yeah.
I have a terrible.
What is that?
I have a terrible.
Yeah. Well, it's just I had to make sure that I was thinking because I kept seeing you and I'm like, wait,
Yeah. Sometimes my imaginary friend doesn't cooperate.
Okay, so here, right from the hanmi, so they grab with their right hand. So I slide to my left. I step with my left. My right hand is on my left shoulder. I draw that left foot back and pivot. As I pivot, I transition. So there, oh, cut down. No, I should be cutting down this side. Take it over, left, right, left knee down, right knee down, put it back into your left hand, comes across, and pin, and pin. Ah, I am confused. It's okay, we'll make it work. So, what is that?
Use a crash test gun.
Yes, but not humans. So here, left into that Hanmi, so they come in, grab it with their left hand, slide to the right, step with the right, kokyu. As you kokyu, right hand goes onto your left, grabbing their left hand. From here, draw that right foot back and pivot. Okay, so you should have it in front of you here. Their left hand, cut down, right foot goes in front, left, right comes back, right foot down, left foot down. Yeah, so back in the same spot, and pin. So here we are, right, you're making Hanmi. So here, slide to your left, step to your left. Left hand, right shoulder. Okay, sorry, kokyu. Kokyu, left hand, right shoulder, bend those knees, draw that left foot back, and pivot. As you pivot, should be holding on to their right hand with your left. Okay? Cut down. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So then step over, back, down to the knee, down to the other knee, and pin. Wait 1 second, I just want to make sure you can. So I'm grabbing here left, go here. So this gets brought all the way there. Cuts down, yeah. So there's no changing of the hands. That's where I was getting myself confused. So here left, look at that Hanmi. So left hand grabbing my shoulder. I slide to my right. Step with my right. Kokyu. As I kokyu, my right hand goes onto their left hand. I bend my knees. As I bend my knees, I draw my right foot back and pivot. Okay? Now from here, I cut down, bring my left foot over, right foot back, left foot back, knee, yep, there it is, and pin. Because that way it has their left shoulder, like that. So that's why I was getting myself confused as I was changing hands, and you don't need to change hands.
Doing the full height turning. That's
Yeah.
I'm getting it wrong.
So right or you come in, so you come in, grabbing my right shoulder with their right hand. I slide to my left, step with my left. My left hand goes onto their right hand. I bend my knees. I draw my left foot back, pivot, cut down. As I cut down, my right foot comes around, hand on shoulder, left foot back, right knee down, left knee down, change and pin. See, yeah, because I was getting myself confused with the full change in the hands there. It's just the same hand is already cut. So here, left look at that Hanmi. So they're grabbing with their left hand. I slide to my right, step with my right, kokyu. As I kokyu, my right hand goes to my left shoulder. I bend my knees. I draw my right foot back, hyphen, pivot. As I pivot, I cut that hand down. Left side comes up and around, right foot back, left knee down, right knee down at 90 degrees, change and pin. Okay, right, you're making Hanmi. So here, you're grabbing with their right hand. I slide to my left, step with my left hand onto my right shoulder. Sorry, kokyu, left hand on my right shoulder, draw that left foot back, and pivot. As I pivot, cut down. As I cut down, I bring my right foot over, left, right knee down, left knee down 90 degrees, bring the hands in, and pivot. Okay, so Now for the Hanmi handachi variant of that. So, as we're here, there's going to be a couple of things that are going to be a little different. One, try not to reach up for your partner when you're trying to grab them. They're coming to you. So make sure you keep it down and low. Okay, so as they come in to my left, I'm going to slide to my right, shiko with my right. I grab onto my left shoulder, and then from here, I'm going to bring it and turn my whole body. I turn my whole body, I cut down, shiko around, and in. Okay? Should be pinning their left shoulder, so their left arm. So if you notice, I can't really move up and around. So I can have a good strong cut and good movement. So I'm here, right or behind me. They come and grab. I slide to my left. I step with my left. I kokyu. Left hand goes on my right shoulder. I bring that right foot back and around. Cut it down. Did I cut it down? I want to cut it into the ground. I cut it into the ground. I bring my hand over to finish with bringing it down and hit. Okay. Left, if that Hanmi, they're coming in from my left side. I slide to my right, step with my right, kokyu. As I kokyu, I bring my right hand to my left shoulder, and then bring my right side around. Cut it down. Now from here, I bring my left side over and in. Okay. Right, or midi Hanmi. They're coming in, grabbing with my right side. I slide to my left. I step with my left. I kokyu, as I kokyu. Left hand to right shoulder. I draw that left foot all the way back and cut down. Then I bring my right side over, down, transition, and in. Okay, left or nage Hanmi. So, come in, I slide to my right, step with my right, kokyu, as I kokyu, right hand to left shoulder, draw that right foot back, and cut down, sankyo. Bring that left knee over, change, and hit. Okay, right or midi Hanmi, here. So as they come in, they should be grabbing with their right hand, I move to my left, and then I step with my left. Kokyu, as I kokyu, left hand goes onto my right shoulder. I draw that left knee, left foot back, cut down. Bring my right over, bring them down, and hit. Okay. So left or nage Hanmi. I'm here, they're going to grab their left hand, I slide to my right, step with my right. Kokyu, as I kokyu, right hand goes to my left shoulder. I draw that right foot back all the way, cut it down, all the way to the ground. Bring my left knee over and hit. Okay. Right or nage Hanmi, here. They're coming in, grabbing with their right hand. I slide to my left, step with my left. Left hand to right shoulder. Sorry, kokyu. Left hand, right shoulder. Draw that left foot all the way back. Cut that left hand down. Bring that right side over, down to the ground, and hit. Okay, 4 more. So here we go. So, looking back at the camera. So I'm here. So, slide to my right, step with my right. Kokyu, as I kokyu, right hand to left shoulder. I draw that right foot all the way back, cut down. Bring that left side over, and pin. Okay, right or nage Hanmi, here. You're grabbing with the right side. I slide to my left, step with my left. Kokyu, left hand, right shoulder. Draw that left leg all the way back, cut down. As I cut down, I bring my right side over, settle it, and hit. This way. So left or nage Hanmi, I'm here. They're coming into my left side. I slide to my right, step with my right, kokyu. Right hand, left shoulder. I draw my right foot all the way through, cut down. Bring my left side through, and in. Okay. Right or hanmi, here. You're grabbing with your right side. I'm sliding to my left. Step with my left. Kokyu, as I kokyu, left hand goes onto my right shoulder. My left knee comes all the way back, cuts down. Cutting down all the way to the ground, right leg comes over, and in. Okay, and up. Okay, so we're going to skip you it off right now. We'll do it another day, probably do it Friday, but I want to make sure we get to the next one, which is kote gaeshi, wrist turnout. Okay, so it starts off the same way. So we're here, left or hidari hanmi together. So as we come in, I slide to my right, step with my right, kokyu. Okay, now remember how we said yesterday that it's now the second hand. So what I got to do is as I draw that right foot back, I have my hand, my left hand, come to my right shoulder and push. As it pushes forward, from there, just like we were yesterday, I can tighten back and do kote gaeshi. Bam. Bring my right hand around, right foot comes around the head, left foot, right knee down, left knee down, and in. Okay? So, here, right or nage hanmi. So as I come in, they're grabbing with their right hand on my right side. I slide to my left, step with my left. Kokyu. As I kokyu, I bend my knees. I draw my left foot back. As I draw my left foot back, my right hand is going to come to my left shoulder. From here, I should hopefully have kote gaeshi. I should be having their left hand, and then I turn it over, boom, to throw. Okay, now from here, I take my left hand onto the inside, left foot over, right foot over, and down. One knee down, second knee down. Okay, I bring it down and in, and up. Okay, so we're here left or hidari hanmi. Their left hand's going to be grabbing our left shoulder. You slide to our right, step with our right, kokyu. As we kokyu, we draw that right foot back. As we draw that right foot back, that left hand's going to come up, boom, and release and grab their right hand. Okay? As we have their right hand, we're just going to turn it over, boom, kote gaeshi. So that's their right hand. Our right hand goes into their elbow, left foot around their head, left foot around, get them flat on their chest, right knee down, left knee down. Okay? So as I have their right hand, I bring it in, and up. So, right, or maybe hanmi. They're grabbing with their right hand here. I slide to my left, step with my left. Kokyu. As I do kokyu, my left side comes back. My right side should be coming through my shoulder. Boom. So here I should be grabbing their left hand. Okay? Now from here, I just tighten back. Boom. Kote gaeshi. Take my left hand, go inside their elbow, left around their head, and over. So they should be right here in front of me. Head facing that way, left. So left knee down, right knee down, and from here I bring it in and twist. And okay. So left or hidari hanmi, they come in. I slide to my right, step with my right. Kokyu. As I kokyu, I draw that right foot back. Left hand would be coming onto my shoulder and out. So from here, I have kote gaeshi. I turn and throw. My right hand goes on the inside of the right elbow. Right foot comes around the head, then left foot. Right knee down, left knee down. And then from here, bring it in and twist and up. Okay. Right or nage hanmi. They're coming in, they're grabbing, I slide to my left, step with my left, kokyu. As I kokyu, I draw that left foot back. As I draw that left foot back, my right hand should be going to my left shoulder. I should be grabbing their left hand, and here I just tighten back to throw. The left hand goes inside their elbow, left foot comes around, right foot comes around. Left knee down, right knee down. And then bring it in and hit. Okay. So here we are, left, everybody Hanmi. Coming in, grabbing my shoulder on the left side. I slide to my right, step with my right. I kokyu. As I kokyu, I draw that right foot back. I draw that right foot back. My left hand comes in and through. Reinforce the kote gaeshi, kaiten, and throw. Right hand comes on the inside of theirs. Right foot comes around. Left foot comes around. Right knee down. Left knee down. Transition it over and in. Okay. Right or Hanmi. Here they grab their right side. I slide to my left. Step with my left. Kokyu. As I kokyu, I draw that left foot back. As I draw that left foot back, I push that right hand off my left shoulder. Right from here, I reinforce that kote gaeshi and tighten back. I should be having the left hand. The left hand goes inside the left elbow. Bring my left foot around, right foot around. Left knee down, right knee down. Bring it up and in. Okay. 4 more. Okay, so facing the camera, I'm here. Left, Hanmi, so I slide to my right, step with my right. Kokyu. As I kokyu, I draw that the right foot back. Left hand on my shoulder, grab it with the gaeshi. And then from here, pivot back. Okay? So this should be their left hand. So their right hand. My right hand goes on their right elbow. Right foot around. Left foot around. It should be in front of me here. And facing that way, right knee down, left knee down. Transition over and hit. Okay? Right or Hanmi. Here. They're grabbing my right side. I slide my left. Step with my left. Kokyu. As I kokyu, I draw that left foot back. Bending my knees and pivot. My right hand should be holding their left from here. Then I tighten or pivot. Left hand goes onto the left elbow. Left foot around the head. Then the right foot. Left knee down, right knee down. And then from here, bring it in and in. Okay. So left, everybody Hanmi. Here. They grab with their left hand. I slide to my right. Step with my right. Kokyu. And then kokyu. I draw that right foot back. I bend my knees. Extend out. Okay? My left hand should be grabbing their right hand. Tighten back to throw. Right hand on their right hand. Right foot around the head. Left foot around the head. Right knee down. Left knee down. At this point, transition over and hit. Okay. Right or Hanmi. As I'm here, they're grabbing with their right hand on my right shoulder. I slide with my left, step with my left. Kokyu. I draw that left foot back and I bend my knees and I pivot. Right hand should be holding on to their left hand. And from here, tighten back, kote gaeshi. Left hand goes onto their left elbow. Left foot around the head, right foot. Left knee down, right knee down. Transition it over and hit. And up. Okay. So that's just a flavor to do Ushiro Ryo Kata, shoulder, 2-hand shoulder grab from behind. And some of the things we can do from there. Again, a lot of it didn't change from Ushiro to Kubatori, when they're grabbing the wrist. The big difference is now they're grabbing the shoulders, so you actually have your hands free to do some other things, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and hands.
Thank you.
どうもありがとうございました。Thank you all very much for those of you here in person as well as those of you online on Zoom. Next Zoom class will be Friday, August 14th. We're going to still continue on the Ushiro series or behind series. We're actually now going to see how we can put a koshi as well as some other throws into that. See you then.